Alright, so just settling in for a bit of M14 draft, cracked open Door of Destinies, so that's pretty shit. I definitely won't be taking that. It'd be pretty good if you like specifically try and draft a sliver deck, but other than that it's just terrible. Best cards probably being Quag Sickness, Pitchburn Devils. Not sure which one of them I like more. Probably Pitchburn Devils. Quag Sickness is good, but it's an early commitment to black that I'm not sure I need. So I'm probably just going to take the Pitchburn Devils. Don't really think I like anything as much as that. Yeah, I'm going to take that. So in this pack there's Thorncaster Slither, but I'm not a massive fan of that card. I tried it once and it was alright, but I don't know that I really like doing slithers. Green-red slithers with Thorncaster Slither is obviously really good. But there is another Pitchburn Devils, and there's an Essence Scatter and a Cursed Spirit. Maybe I like the Cursed Spirit more than anything. Thorncaster Slither is just a bit much for a 5-drop, but it is still really good if you can get Predatory Slithers and stuff like that. So it's between another Pitchburn Devils. See, the trouble with passing this is it'll potentially put someone into red. But then there is just an Accursed Spirit, and I do like Black-Red Sacrifice quite a lot if I can get it going. This is pretty tough. I'm going to take the Accursed Spirit, I think. And then in this one, assuming that I do want to go Black-Red Sacrifice, I guess I'm going to take the Act of Treason. Having 3 Pitchburn Devils in the first 3 packs is pretty crazy. Like, I'd really like to take Pitchburn Devils. I'd be happy to take Child of the Night. Warden's a sick card. Probably the best card actually, but I think I'm going to just try and go Black-Red and try and get the whole sacrifice thing on the go. And just take Act of Treason. And then Bloodburn is another... That's like something that you just need for this deck, but then there is a shock as well. Firecat I'd like. Barrage of Expendables is alright, I'd probably take it. Maybe I'm just taking the shock just because I reckon I might be able to get one of these later. Maybe. And shock just seems better. Yeah, I'll take the shock and hope I can pick up another Bloodburn. So I might take Altar's Reap because it'll kill whatever Act of Treason. It's not the best way of doing it because it requires you to have mana still up, and I basically hate that card without having something to like, unless I get a Tenacious Dead. But I don't really want Lightning Talons. I don't really like Dragon Hatchling. I don't think this is a shooter deck yet, and I definitely don't want Blightcaster. And all the other cards are mediocre at best. So I guess I'll take an Altar's Reap, but I'm not particularly excited to be doing it. And then in this one, I'll take a Corpse Hauler. I just want more creatures. Mind Rot's fine for sideboard. Nothing else is amazing anyway. I'll happily take a Corpse Hauler. I don't really like any of these cards. Don't really want the second Altar's Reap. Don't like the Staffs. Could take Duress or Duress. It's somewhere between Duress and Lava Axe. I'm probably more likely to play Lava Axe than I am Duress. This could be a Lava Axe deck, I suppose. I'll take a Lava Axe. So there's a Corpse Hauler, Goblin Shortcutter. I don't think this is a Goblin Shortcutter deck though. I don't think it's a Lava Axe deck either. I'll probably take Mark of the Vampire. I would like more creatures, but I don't really want 2/1s. Mark of the Vampire is pretty decent on a Cursed Spirit, so I'll just take Mark. So that's pretty... I got the Gnawing Zombie back. That's probably exactly what I wanted back. It's better than the Minotaur for sacrifice, and it's a good early blocker. Happily take that. And then I'll happily take a Canyon Minotaur as well. Undead Minotaur is decent. None of these are particularly playable apart from a sideboard Naturalize. I guess I could take a Tutor. I'm probably more likely to play Tutor. I probably won't play it, but I'm more likely to play it than I am Duress, I think. So this is looking alright at the moment, but I do need more Act of Treasons. One Act of Treason's not going to do it, and I could do with a Tenacious Dead or a Cauldron and a Bloodburn. but for the starting deck's pretty good. So this is a pretty decent pack. It's got a foil Primeval Bounty, and I do really want one of them, but I also want the Doomblade and the Vampire Warlord. Let's just have a quick look what Primeval Bounty is worth. Primeval Bounty is it's worth like it's selling M14, so it's buying. So it buys in for 4. Foil one's probably worth a little bit more than that. How long have I got left? 30 seconds. I don't like taking the money card, but a foil Primeval Bounty is 11 tickets, and that I think seems like I'm just going to have to take the Primeval Bounty. I really want the Doomblade. I'd be stoked to take Fester and the Vampire Warlord, but I'm not passing that. It pays for the draft, basically. 11 tickets, so I'm not passing something that pays for my entire draft. That just seems a bit stupid. Right. Anyway, in this one, there's Dark Favour, but I'll take a dragon egg. I can Alters Reap it for value, and I'll definitely take an Act of Treason. I really would like that Jace's Mindseeker though. It's a really surprising card to see at this point. But I'm too settled into red-black. I definitely want Vampire Warlord as well, for the same reason that I want a Bloodburn. But I'm still relatively confident I can get one of them. I'll just take an Act of Treason. Don't really want any of these cards. It's somewhere between Minotaur Abomination and Thunderstrike. Thunderstrike's probably a better card, but I am a bit short on creatures. I want at least 15, so I guess I'll take. And Minotaur Abomination is not absolutely terrible. It's just not that good. Somewhere between them two. I guess I'll take a Minotaur Abomination. Right, this is... obviously they turn up together. Basically every card I want in the same pack. This is ridiculous. Really? Fuck this pack. So there's a Liturgy of Blood, which is what I want. There's an Act of Treason, which I also want. Deathgaze Cockatrice. A Trading Post, which I would like, because it means I can just keep sacking goats. And maybe get a Barrage and Expendables. But there's also a Tenacious Dead, which, if I can get a Cauldron, is just essential in the sack deck. So this is fucking horseshit. I want every single card in this pack. It pretty much comes down to, like, Tenacious Dead's a lot more controlling if you get the Cauldron. Act of Treason is a way more aggressive way of doing the sacrifice deck. And then there's a Liturgy. I've got 0 removal. Maybe I just need the Liturgy. I'm going to take the Act of Treason. Maybe that's wrong. It was a last minute pick, but I just thought the more Act of Treasons I've got in this deck, the better. And a second Gnawing Zombie sort of makes up for it. The big trouble that I'm going to have with this deck is that I've got 0 removal. Absolutely nothing. And a Liturgy would be sick. I can't believe that pack. That was a fucking ridiculous pack. I guess I'll take Lightning Talons here. Don't want anything, but I'll take the Flare out because I don't want to have to play around it. Second Corpse Haul is probably decent. Take a Millstone, in case I need it as a win condition. Duress. That pack was horrendous. I'm gutted about that. It's such a bastard when you're presented with ridiculous opportunities like the Liturgy. I passed the Doomblade, which is going to put some dickhead in black for the Primeval Bounty. And then never going to see that Tenacious Dead again. Never going to see a Cockatrice again. I've only got 10 creatures. Going to have to be pretty creature heavy in the last pack, I think. I have got some removal. I've got Shark, but that's not particularly good removal. Pretty stoked on getting the Primeval Bounty though. I'm going to just sell that immediately after this draft, I think. I want one, but a foil one that's worth 11 tickets is almost... It just pays for another draft, and because I'm going to be drafting so much when Pharos is released, and I'll be posting all them as well, I'm going to do a shitload of release drafts. So I'm going to want as many tickets as I can possibly get. Probably not going to play this. Diabolic Shooter. Probably not going to play Lava Axe either. Nova Rebirth. Definitely not 2 dresses. Probably not even 1. Not that either. So I need 3 more playables, and I probably need at least 5 creatures. Maybe could get by on 13 or 14, but Door of Destinies again. Fuck you. So Minotaur is the only card I can take in this pack, and it's not even close to being the best one. There's an Essence Scatter and a Messenger Drake, but I'm just going to take the Minotaur. It's a miserable first pick, but what can you do? I'm going to need a Doomblade. Oh, well, that's pretty sick, I've got to say. Oh, really? Again, though? All the good cards in the same pack? Fuck this shit. So, there's an Accursed Spirit. I don't want 2 of them. There's a Quag Sickness that I really want. But there is just a Lifebane Zombie and the Sengir Vampire. Sengir is maybe better than Lifebane Zombie, but because it exiles a card and has Intimidate, it dies to literally every little pissy bit of mine. Like, it dies to a Ring Flesh, which is lame. But I'm still going to take it. I would have liked a Sengir. I might get a Sengir or an Accursed Spirit back out of that pack, maybe, though it seems unlikely. Or Quag Sickness. But that seems unlikely as well. Fuck that though, every single card I want right in the same pack. I'm not going to play this Millstone either. I don't think this deck's controlling enough to be a Millstone deck. But I needed a creature, so I couldn't really take the Quag Sickness, and Lifebane Zombie is probably the best one. Sengir is really, really close. It's up there, but being able to exile a Serra Angel is too powerful to pass up on. So the best card is probably Root Waller. Oh no, sorry, the best card is by far Nephali Sea Kite, but I'm going to take a Child of the Night. I definitely don't want all these 2-drops. They're pretty... 2-drops are not the way to go in this format, but I'm not going to take something I can't play. Ooh, so there's a Corrupt, and there are Gaith and Firecat, which I don't like that much in this format. Nightwing Shade's a reasonable finisher, but I'm just going to take a Corrupt. I don't want to pass on a Corrupt. Another Accursed Spirit's pretty sweet. Another Pitchburn Devils is exactly what I want, so that's sick. A lot of good cards coming at the end now. Corrupt, Accursed Spirit, and Pitchburn Devils. More things all in the same pack that I want. This is a kick in the fucking balls. I want a Ratchet Bomb, and I probably wouldn't play 2 marks, but I'm going to take the Bloodburn because it's a sack outlet basically. And here, I'm never going to play 3 Corpse Haulers, but I could play a Newt, I guess. So I'm going to take a Newt. Which one of these is the least? What do I not want to play against? I guess I don't want to play against Lightning Talons. So I wield a Curse Spirit, not Quag Sickness. I'll probably play it though. All of these terrible. I guess I'll take a Smell, or which one do I... Yeah, I'll take a Smelt for the sideboard. Demolish is a bit expensive. I don't think I want to destroy a land. Unless they've got Mutavault, but that's a little bit situational. So it means I can drop a lot of these 2-drops, which is nice. I'll probably play both Gnawing Zombies, but maybe only 1 Corpse Hauler. Maybe not even a Child of the Night. Probably not the Newt. I'd much rather have the bigger creatures. Probably can't see myself playing 2 of them. Or that, but... This is not looking too bad. I've drafted worse decks than this. 3 Act of Treasons is good. Because you just want as many as you can get and do it when you're doing this. I'd have liked a Cauldron, but considering I didn't get the Tenacious Dead, it wouldn't have been... I'm glad I didn't pick up the Tenacious Dead, because without a Cauldron it's definitely not as good. Right then, so... I want Shock, I want all 3 Act of Treasons, I guess the Egg, 1 Minotaur. I don't think it's a Lava Axe deck. And I don't think it's a tutor deck. I probably want all 3 of my evasive creatures. 18, Gnawing Zombie, Altar's Reap, Gnawing Zombie. Channel Corpse Hauler maybe? So that's 16 creatures. Do I need 16? Curves looked really good. I definitely don't think this is a Lava Axe deck, because I've got Corrupt to do the finisher. And a load of Act of Treasons. I guess I wouldn't mind the Newt, but I prefer having other shit, basically. I guess I wouldn't... mind a duress instead of one of these early drops. And I guess I wouldn't mind a lightning talons, but Mark seems... Lightning talons is really, really good on my accursed spirits. Because it'll just get the job done really fast. And I don't really need, like, this massive guy that's a late drop. Yeah, I think I'm going to take out Minotaur Abomination because he's just a really big vanilla creature that I don't think I'm going to need, and put a Lightning Talons in. I'm 99% sure that the vast majority of people would say that's the wrong thing to do. But I don't really want my curve to go too high, and with all these Accursed Spirits and a Lifebane Zombie and all these Act of Treasons, this actually seems like a really aggressive deck, and Pitchburn Devils, which I can sacrifice to do like 3 damage to the face. So Lightning Talons I think is probably the way to go over that. Yeah, I quite like the look of this. What land? 10-7. I reckon I can probably just do 9-8. I don't see why they want 10. Oh, because of Corrupt is 10-7. Maybe I do want 10-7 then, because I have all these early drops as well. Yeah, go on, and I'll do 10-7. So that could end up being a pain in the arse, but I definitely do have more black on my curve. Yeah. Right then, so there, this doesn't look too bad. I've definitely drafted worse decks. So, see you back for round 1.